Cheshire, England. Constant, unchanging, conservative, and yes, full of cows.
The trials that beset you, the sorrows ye endure, the manifold temptations that death alone can cure.
It's quite an unlikely place for a revolution. But in January 2006, the tiny village of Ashton Hayes began a bold green experiment. They decided to become the first community in Britain to go carbon neutral.
But be assured, the biggest problem of them all is the speed with which the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is rising. I just happen to be the priest of a small parish that is playing a leading part in trying to show that it is possible for a community to live today with a carbon neutral footprint.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that
For some villagers, going carbon neutral means a lot more brisk country walks.
This is a new experiment because I was doing it with shopping bag and rucksack, so it tended to rather kill the back. So I treated myself to a granny trolley, which is just the job.
So now you walk back and forth to the village with your shopping?
Yeah, well, every so often, you know, if the weather's nice, and because I walk a lot anyway, so I might as well utilise the walk to do something useful.
It's a rural village. There's about 1,000 people living here, and it's still very much a community-spirited village, which is great, and it's lovely to live in. Everybody knows each other and looks out for each other, you know.
Oh, you've got some today.
Okay, and a couple of fives if you please.
Okay.
I don't know, it's a bit like if you walk past a field with a herd of cows in, isn't it? One looks up, and then eventually the whole herd will look up, and it just sort of spreads around the village like that.
So everyone is slowly going green?
Everybody's slowly trying to go green, yeah.
People started off with small-scale things like changing to energy-efficient light bulbs, started to do loft insulation, started to use the dryers less, lots of solar thermal panels going on people's roofs. But now we're going much further, we're looking at having our own power station in the village. When you work as an individual, you're slightly concerned that people might think you're a bit odd if you start to go green. But the whole community sharing ideas is so much fun.
I do use the bicycle. In fact, I used to work at the top of the hill at Kelsall, and I used to cycle to work and back every day. But I've hurt my knee, so I can't cycle at the moment.
Tell me about not using the car. What's the importance of that?
Well, obviously, if you're using the car, especially on short hauls, like going up to school and just going to the local shops, then you're using up a lot of petrol that you don't need to use. It's just idleitis on a lot of people's part. Because not everybody can do it. They're not fit enough for it.
Is that okay? Talk to me.
All the classes are doing the tree planting. We're doing it because the leaves take in carbon dioxide and let out oxygen. What all the carbon dioxide does is it goes up and makes a layer around the earth, and that's trapping all the heat, and that's why the polar ice caps are melting.
So you're doing your bit to stop the global warming, yeah?
Yeah.
Trees less carbon and more oxygen, and nature lives our earth. Sing!
Even that bastion of Britishness, the local village pub, has gone green.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our quiz. Right, well, we'll start with the first round of questions. Question 1. How many plastic bags are used in the UK each year? Yeah, plastic carrier bags. Oh, to the nearest million.
They came to me and explained to me, do you want to be the first carbon neutral pub? And I said, I don't know what you're on about. What's this on about? What is this? But when we looked at it, we saved £200 a month on the first month we tried to look at something.
Question 8. What are the two main greenhouse gases?
A bit strange now because people are talking about climate changes now. It's not talking about Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Everton, Chelsea, Tottenham and stuff like that. It's talking about how we can do something with this village, how we can change it.
So what's all this Barry was saying about you being the carbon neutral football side or something?
Yeah, we are.
How does that work?
We're all using less electricity, we're all doing a bit for the environment, recycling and everything.
So it's like the whole village has got involved, basically?
Yeah, the school, everything. I mean, I get told at home by my 7-year-old son, switch it off.
Stop the laziness, just do it. Switch it off.
The switch it off message has taken hold. A green fever seems to be sweeping through the village. Some households have cut their energy consumption by half. The people of Ashton Hayes say their dream of a carbon neutral future really is within reach.
Right, I go by foot to do my shopping whenever I can, so that I can buy stuff locally, and it saves the petrol, which also saves the carbon emissions on the vehicles, which if everybody does their little bit, however small, every little bit helps and it all adds up. Thank you very much. Bye.